Okay, guys, welcome to the show. Hopefully, we have some people out there in the live. I was just waiting to make sure everything goes live. Let me just double check YouTube side and make sure we're live. Yes, we're live on YouTube side. So, first off, welcome into all you guys who have been in. So, who was in first? Well, first person in tonight was Cruiser Mac, 3 hours early. So, come on, Cruiser. Followed by Truck Fan, Bruce Napier, Scrappy Together, Borza. CoStar Recycling, Ron, welcome in. See you Scrapping. Andy, welcome in. Let me see, Ron, Truck Fan. So that's everyone I think I've said hi to so far that's been in. So as always, please do hit the like if you haven't already hit the like. Much appreciated. Let me go back and double check my YouTube side. Yeah, everything's there. Anfield Road, it's just after coming in as well. So welcome in Anfield Road. Good to see you, sir. Appreciate you dropping in. Link is there for anyone that wants to come up. And yeah, so what has everyone been up to this week? CoStar, welcome in. Good to see you. You were in earlier. I seen your comment earlier. Good to see you in. So what has everyone been up to? What's the scrap prices like where you are? Hey, nice junk. Good to see you, sir. Nice Junk was doing a video. What was his video I was looking at earlier and didn't comment because I had a couple of videos running together. There you go. I just want to double check something here. Sorry, I'm just checking something out on an email that just came in. Okay, so yeah, so what has everyone been up to? JRA Cat, welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, so what's your scrap price? Anyone bring any scrap in? Truck Fan to get rid of all your returnables. What are we saying? Returning next week. Didn't do them last week. Okay, fair enough. Parknest, welcome in. Good to see you. Scrapping out PowerPoints and stripping them. When you say PowerPoints, do you mean like sockets or do you mean like switches or what sort of PowerPoints are you on about? Hey, E-West Jill, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Sorry, just reading an email there that was sent to me. I can leave that to later. Yeah, so welcome in, guys. Good to see you all. I've said that about 15 times now. Welcome in. So what's the scrap prices like? Seeing Shark Scrapper is still not back doing his lives yet. Let's have a look and see what, well, not what the scrap prices are, but what copper prices are at the moment. So copper prices per pound at the moment are going around 437. So work that out in your own currencies and your own yields. So that'd be fairly easy. Gold prices. Let's have a look at the gold price at the moment. Gold price. Shark Scrap is going to soon have to come back so it can give us all these prices at the earlier times. So per ounce at the moment, I'll give it to you in dollars because most of you are in dollars, is 2,327.41. That's what it's working out at the moment. And let's have a look at silver. Silver prices at the moment are working out at, let me convert this again to currency to dollars, and you're getting per ounce at the moment is 29.14. So a bit of a drop back on the silver and on the gold. I didn't tell you whether it was dropped back or what it has for the thing. So for the week, gold is up 0.22%. So not too bad. At least it's up. So yeah, let's see who else come in. Sorry. Let me see. Anyone? Truck Fan, get rid of those damn bottles. Let me see. Hey, Mickey, stripping wire found a furnace and an AC unit minus the cord. Oh, so someone bet you to the cords. Did you? The dreaded cord choppers. I always cut the cords off stuff when I see it. If I can't fit it in or it's not something I want to strip down, I'll still take the cord. So get the little bit of copper wire that way. Hey, Patrick Williams, welcome in. Good to see you. Let me see. I had some nightmares to sort out, literally. PowerPoints. Okay. Stripping out. I'm not sure what you mean by PowerPoints. People call stuff different things. I'm just Googling what PowerPoints might come up. See, if I Google PowerPoints, I'm getting Microsoft PowerPoints. But if I Google PowerPoint, I'm getting like sockets on the wall. Do you mean them sort of things? Outlets, like socket outlets, switch outlets, that sort of thing. Is that what you mean? Hey, Everyday Solars, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, sockets. Okay, that's it. I was wondering, was that what you meant? Mickey, where in the world are you from? Because I don't think I've come across you before. Maybe I have under a different name, or maybe just my memory's getting worse. Yeah, wall outlets. Okay, so there's be some nice brass in that. Are the screws brass, or are they the new dreaded ones that are magnetic? You can get some of the old ones. You can get the brass out of them, no problem. Yeah, so as you've seen in my last video, if you haven't seen it, I finally got the gold, guys. I meant to bring it up to show you again. Got the gold powder from my eBay buy, and if you watch the video all the way through, you will know that I didn't lose my shirt. I saw E-Waste Mike can suck it. But no, seriously, would have lost it if prices hadn't increased in the last while. So the gold price being up meant that I made a profit for it. Again, because the hobby didn't count my hours as into it. If I did, definitely wouldn't have been worth the while. So overall, don't be buying stuff off eBay, overpriced. For if you want to learn how to do stuff or practice on stuff, then yeah, fire ahead. But if you're trying to buy stuff on eBay to make money on it, forget about it. Sell your stuff on eBay. You'll make a lot more money out of it. Hey, Electronic Scrapper, good to see you. Steel rubbish, oh, terrible. Let me see what everyone's saying. I've been watching the football. Oh, England were lucky, Everyday Solars, right at the end to get an equaliser to go into extra time. Very lucky. Yeah, so that's what I said. If you haven't seen that video, that's what I've been up to, doing all that sort of stuff. You know, it's kind of what I do. So I have to work on it now, refine it a bit more, try a different method on other stuff. I've all the stuff that I got off. If you've seen the video where Ralph sent me, so I have that stuff now to work on. Okay, Canada, new to scrapping, just doing it for local charities, picking up metal, etc., and increasing the value by removing wires, motors. Oh, very good. So you're doing it as for charities. So are you? That's very good, very noble of you. Where the rest of us are in it for ourselves, you're actually in it for the charities. Now I do give my my metal, like we say, the steel. I don't really go after steel, so any of the steel that I get, I wait till there's some of the local sports clubs or whatever doing a day of recycling day where they get steel and that sort of stuff, and I give it all to them. So kind of do it for charity, but it's more to get it out of my way. And I just concentrate on the brass, the copper, and the gold bearing material, of course. So the electronic boards, stuff like that. That's what I try and concentrate on. So, and of course our beloved plugs that will be going into plug soup at some stage. You know, stuff like that is what I'm working on. I did put the link out. No one's coming up tonight, so what can I do? Can't make people come up if they don't want to come up. Camera's gone a bit funny. Let's see what everyone else is working on. Hey, Electronic Scrapper, have you got all that silver done? That's the question I want to know. Be careful, you get addicted. Yeah, you do see you scrapping. You get addicted to doing to scrapping stuff out. You start off small, and next minute you're building an extra shed to scrap out in. So, speaking from experience, of course, it starts off just do this so you can do it. It's addictive. Really learning to take stuff apart. I don't worry about taking it apart. Just smash it apart. It's the easiest way. Smash it apart and break down into small micro, scrap it down into smaller bits. Then very therapeutic. Where's E-Waste Mike on? E-Waste Mike Well, if you've been watching his videos, you'll know he hasn't been getting much stuff in. So it's kind of, he's at a point where he's maybe looking at having to go working for the man. I know he had to do it last year for a stage, but then after that, or was it last year or was it the year before? Might be, yeah, I think it was last year. And he as soon as he started working for the man, all the stuff started coming in again. So he got plenty of stuff. So look, it swings and roundabouts. Stuff dries up, and bills still have to be paid. So you have to kind of do what you have to do. That's why it's handy for like me or Everyday Solars and who else? Ian Matthews, of course, that have full-time jobs or have other incomes, and scrap is just a byproduct or just something we do. Say if you're doing it as a full-time job, it can be hard to make a living from it. You have to be grinding at it day in, day out. And especially Mike, he's more the e-waste side of things. So again, it's not like he's going around driving around picking scrap up off the street and stuff like that. He's relying on contacts and stuff coming in that way. So if that dries up, then you've nothing coming in because you're not picking up off the streets. Truck Fan is addicted to doing returnables. Well, fair enough. If it brings in the money, then it brings in the money. Correct, Truck Fan. His income is returnable, so it brings in the money. So Mickey, do you give all your money you make from the scrapping to charities, or do you cover your costs or cover for tools and stuff like that you use, and then whatever's left over, give it to the charities? JR ACAT, I work for charity MMR Foundation. Make me rich. No man. Well, that's true enough. At least be honest. Some people are in it for what they can get out of themselves, and that's true. And I'd be like that. I'd be one of them people. Like when you're down to breaking down the MLCCs and stuff like that, you're in trouble. When you're down to that stage, taking them off and trying to get the precious metals from them. Unfortunately, my video isn't going to be uploaded tonight due to internet issues, so it'll air tomorrow instead. Okay, Everyday Solars, no problem. So, no, you're stuck with me tonight, guys. Nothing on after me. When I'm finished, it's all over for tonight, unless some other scrappers decide to go live afterwards. So, anyone want to take up the mantle afterwards and at 9 o'clock our time, and in 47 minutes time, if you can get my internet next door from my shed, I'll come up on the panel. No problem, Everyday Solars. Yeah, well, I have my new internet in. I've got my high-speed broadband finally put in. So up till now, I was working off 15 megs or something like that. And now we have 500 meg. Well, I'd have 500 meg if I had a direct line, but I'm using Wi-Fi, so it's a little bit less than that. I just collect broken electronics and scrap them out for precious metals. Okay. And when you say scrap them out for precious metals, do you go after the gold and stuff, or do you sell your boards to? You're in Canada, so what do you do with the boards? Do you, let's say, for instance, you get one of these boards. Do you sell the board as it is, complete, to your scrapyard? Do you remove any of these chips? Let me get something to point at it. Make things a little bit easier. I usually have a screwdriver thrown somewhere around here. I have scissors, which may work. So, okay, so we've got our chips. Do you take them chips off? Do you go after these gold corner BGAs, which have the gold in them, as so-called gold corner BGAs? Will you go down to taking off the MLCCs like I do and collect them up? Or is it just what you do with it? Do you try and get the little gold bittings out of here, like I do, and the gold bits out of here? So is it that far down into scrapping you go, or do you just think? Let's see what his answers are. Oh, he's in the UK. Sorry, who was in there? Oh, Mickey was in Canada. Sorry. Mickey was in Canada. I'm in the UK and recover all gold and silver. Okay, so you go after the gold and silver using the acids and stuff like that as well. Any returnables, Irish? Of course there's returnables, but as I say, I've already paid for these returnables. So because it's got that little R on IR, or a bottle with an R after it, that's a returnable. So that means it can be returned, and I get my 15 cent back from the thing. But I've already paid the 15 cent up front. Mickey, the charity comes and picks it up for me, my place, and takes it to the yard. I just have to collect it and call them when I have a load. It's about €100 a week, just scrap metal. Okay. And is that like scrap metal that you have left over from other work that you're doing and you give it to the charities, or do you actually go out and collect all that stuff for the charities? Mickey, just wondering. So yeah, he goes after the thing with the assets. Perfect. Do you do any videos? Are you on YouTube doing videos or just watching on YouTube? Because if you're on video doing videos, I'll check them out. Did I see Cruiser? I did see Cruiser Mac coming in. Cruiser, you were the first man in tonight. Special award goes to Cruiser. Welcome back, by the way, Cruiser. I haven't seen you in a while. I know you've been busy this time of year. You have fishing starts and other bits and pieces because the weather improves. So you get the scrap kind of takes a bit of a, does it take a bit of a backseat at the moment? See, some of my returnables don't pay because they're being on the floor. Okay, don't know why that would be. No, I just watch the videos on YouTube. Okay, well, great that you watch videos. You're one of the people that helps our channels get bigger and bigger and bigger. So appreciate you tuning in and checking out some of my videos. I say I don't know everything about gold recovery. I make mistakes. If you looked at the video before the last one, things went wrong for me and I had to kind of start all over again to get the gold. But I ended up in total, what was I think 9 grams of gold I got out of it. So 9 grams at the current prices paid means when I do turn that gold in and cash it in, it's cash. It's an investment for me. I won't do it I'm not going to cash it in straight away because I'm not stuck for it. But if I live long enough to get to a pension age, maybe then I'll have gold there that can be cashed in as I need it. So just like a pension. Oh, you had your second eye operation. Okay. Been laying low for the last couple of weeks. Oh, Cruiser, hope things are getting better for you, and we'll see. Hopefully, get to see you get back doing your videos and stuff like that pretty soon. You're more than welcome to come up on the panel if you want to chat. It's there. It's open for anyone. How much is 9 grams of gold worth at the moment? 9 grams of gold will be. Let me go. Gold price calculator. Gold price. I have to Google it. Calculator just to see what it would be now if you have it at 24 carat, which mine probably isn't yet. Can I get in here? And so gold price calculators. Welcome. I'm not in there where I want to be. There we go. I'm in one here. So gold at the moment for 24 carat. If I had 9 grams, I presume that's 9 grams. 9 grams would be worth in well, this is like scrap gold. They buy its scrap price, so it'll be £500 scrap, but it'll be worth a lot more than that if you can get someone that can give you a higher spot value. Let me try and find someone here that does a better price for it. 24 carat, weight 9. Let's have a look. No, again, they're the cash for gold kind of guys. If you can get a jewelry shop or someone like that will give you better prices. So boom. Sorry, I'm doing this on the fly. As I say, I'm gonna just have to get my own calculator out. So at the moment, it's worth per gram. Gold is worth per gram in, I'll give it to you, I think you're in the UK, so it's just under £60. So multiply 60 by 9 and there's your total. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was just trying to figure out there for, we've someone in the basement. Sorry, it's US Jill. Welcome in, US Jill. Good to see you.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, that's okay. I thought your mic was gone for a minute.
No.
Let me see who came in. Did I miss coming in? I missed some people coming in there. I missed Toyman's Bar and Grill. Hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Got stereo vision again. Cruiser Mac has got his 2 eyes working. Very good. I work for fitness every day. So much for what I collect is just from my neighborhood. Lawn furniture, gazebos, trampolines, etc. Okay. Cruiser Mac, I got a new webcam on the shop, and the microphone is worse than the old one. You must have got that microphone off Ian Matthews. Let me see. Yes, I did make a few mistakes, but a very same way of recovering the gold from the acid is the zinc powder, and the gold will drop out again and go through. Yeah, well, I just use aluminium. I just stick aluminium in, and it drops everything out. Now you could just put copper in, and copper will just drop out the precious metals, and what you should have then should be just precious metals. But I just do the aluminium because it does it quicker. Doesn't You don't have to wait as long. Anyone recommend a webcam with a good quality microphone? Well, I'm not sure what the microphone is like that I have there, but that's on a Logi webcam. So if it's working, it's working.
I get for a microphone suggestion.
You missed two of. Okay, that's what. There we go. But we can't really hear what you're saying because there's no microphone now.
So what's nice about the boom mic is it's a trucker headset, so it's really good at canceling unwanted noise in the background.
All right. Okay.
It's designed to eliminate diesel engine noise.
Okay.
So if you're doing anything that makes a lot of background noise, if you got a fan going or a fan, if you're working with a hood fan or something, it's really good at keeping that background noise to a minimum.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just reading what Truck Fan was saying there. He was saying that people are too lazy to go back. Well, I don't bother sometimes cashing these in, to be honest. I just throw them in the recycling bin, and that's it. If it's, if I've only got one or two lying around, I don't bother.
I'm a retired truck driver. I drove over the road for 24 years.
And did you like the truck driving?
What's that?
I suppose you liked it if you've done it for 24 years.
Oh yeah, and I'm a 2 million mile safe driver. That's 2 million miles without an accident.
That's very good. John Wright, Right Way Recycling, welcome in. Good to see you again. I think I'm going to take a break. Catch you all later. Okay, Truck Fan, take it easy. Love them out of, let me see. Leave them out for homeless. They cash them in for drugs. Cruiser Mac. I pile up a bunch and take them in. Yeah, I know. I don't bother. If I don't think I'd even bother looking on the streets for the cans because I just don't know. I know Ian Matthews would. So what have you been up to this week, Jill? What have you been scrapping out?
I've been procrastinating all week long. I've been doing that.
I'd wanted
to watching
TV.
I'd
wanted this. I got up this morning and said great plans to do a rake of stuff. Then I switched on the TV and then I started watching something, and next thing it led on to something else and led on to something else, and I just switched off the TV half an hour ago and came up here.
Yeah, I'm one of those. Oh, I'll start tomorrow fresh. I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. Yeah. I'll start tomorrow. I was gonna ride my bike this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna ride first thing in the morning, right before breakfast. Once I have breakfast, if I don't ride my bike before breakfast, forget it. If I don't exercise before breakfast, that's it. I won't do anything the rest of the day.
Co-Star Recycling saying, awesome, Jill. Congratulations from retired owner operator with Riverside Transport. So there you go.
Okay.
Another truck driver.
Yeah, owner operators. That's a tough gig. Anytime my truck broke down, I was like, at least I didn't have to pay for the bill.
Yeah. If you're the owner operator, every time you have to change a tire, it's coming out of your pocket.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nowadays you have a contract with Goodyear. It's just there's a national network. You just call in and they send a truck out to change your tire out.
Okay.
So the tires are actually pre-mounted on the rims, and they just swap the tire out. Unless you're an owner operator with a fancy rim. But for the trailer tires, they'll just they'll just swap out the tires already on the rim.
Oh.
Usually, because they're iron.
Okay. Yeah.
Iron rims usually, but the owner operators will have fancy rims. But there was it early 2000s? There was a shortage of aluminum rims one year because the only factory that made aluminum rims burnt down, and so nobody could get aluminum rims.
Oh, so as you see there from CoStar, he said, "That's right. Every time I broke down, it was another 10,000." God above.
Yeah.
The costly little things. Hey, did I miss? Oh, I did miss Scrapping Scotland coming in. Hey, Scrapping Scotland, what have you been working on today? Have you been scrapping out stuff, or have you been like me, just a lazy day watching the football and watching other crap on TV? Weather was a bit crap as well, so that kind of put me off doing anything. Still haven't finished the shed because I know that I've been, but it's nearly there. I have a week's holiday time coming up in 2 weeks' time or something. So hopefully that week I'll get the shed completed, and then we can have a full reveal and get scrapping stuff out in there. That's the plan, anyhow.
Hey, Scrapping Scotland, how was Germany?
Was Scrapping
Scotland? Are you still in Germany?
Because Ralph went to Germany as well, didn't he? Ralph Morick was going to Germany. He was going to meet up with Guido, I think, from All Handmade. He was going to meet up with him, so I wonder did that happen.
Okay.
Yeah, cleaning the shed. Need to click back into gear after Germany. Okay. Oh, we have someone in the basement. Hold on. Another female in the basement. I'm surrounded by females tonight. It's the women are taking over tonight, guys. Hey, Everyday Solars, are you in the shed? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in the shed. I've piggybacked onto my mum and dad's garden bulb internet up here, so.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when we.
I think we should be his flock. Scrapping Irish and his flock of women.
You're the groupies.
Or should we be his herd?
Groupies.
Groupies? But, okay, we'll be your groupies.
Yeah, when the internet went down, when the internet goes down, it's nothing worse than that. We realize how much we rely on internet now. It's like it's something. As soon as it goes down, it's like, oh my god, it's the worst thing ever. I can't do anything. Can't watch TV. Yeah, can't go on to YouTube. Can't do this. Can't do that. Everything is through the internet now.
It's a nightmare. I don't know if is it working? Because you're a bit patchy.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
We can hear you fine. It's just the video's patchy.
Yeah.
Fine. As long as you can hear me, that's good. If that changes, let me know. But it's partly my fault. I had a work to do last night, so normally I have it ready and upload it overnight. I was so tired last night when I get ready and I thought, oh, we'll do it today. I wasn't drinking, I was driving, but I was just so tired. And then today I had a 4-hour training course that I've got to do before 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning for the practical bit I'm doing.
Okay.
And I just couldn't do both. The internet just couldn't cope with it, so I had to stop my upload, unfortunately, and prioritise work. How boring.
I know. It's terrible. Like this work carry on. Like, oh my god.
I know.
I'm looking so forward to the day I can retire, but I'll probably die the day after. I won't get to enjoy it. You know, you always see that happening. People getting all the way through and get as far as retirement, and then they're dead within 6 months. So, Ian Matthews, don't retire.
Too much to do for that to happen.
Yeah, Ian Matthews can't die until his shed is cleared out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You can't
I've been watching Empire Finds Scrap, and you could tell as soon as he retired because he is organized now. Wow.
Yeah, he's doing his new shed and doing all that up. He's definitely going to be busy now with all his scrapping and his YouTube videos and stuff like that. So
he is super organized. It's like, okay, I'm saving all my peanut butter jars, and I'm gonna have everything all lined up in my little peanut butter jars. Just like Empire Find has his.
We plan. We start out that way. That's the plan, and then it turns into this.
I know. Like I used to have like loads of these little jars and throwing little bits into them and doing whatever, and then you forget about them. You put them somewhere. Like the other day, I was looking for something in a different press. I opened the press and I started taking stuff, and I go, "Oh, I forgot I'd taken them apart a long time ago." It's like finding, when you find money in your pockets in an old jacket.
Yeah. It's worse because because you know you've got a jar with a certain component in it, and you're looking for that jar because you've got another one of those components, and then you're like, then you put it in a jar of mixed stuff, and it just So I've got the drawers behind me. They help because I don't know if you can see the drawers, but I've got about 20 drawers that are labelled that have got the different components in them.
Yeah.
But
at least you can reach your drawers and you can read them.
Well, I mean, it's a bit hairy at times, but I can, try. But yeah, I mean, there's millions.
It's like the new shell and bin. I'm saying, right, in my head, I've worked out, okay, I'm going to have a bin underneath for this. I'm going to have a bin here for this. I'm going to bin. Then I'm going to have small little bins up here. And I said, when I'm taking something apart, the brass will go here. Anything with silver will go there. Anything with gold will go there. Give it 2 months, and I guarantee you, everything will be thrown into the one bin, and you'll be tipping out that bin every so often to go sorting through it again.
I tell you whose I used to love, and he never faltered with that organisation, and that's Sharky with the shark cage.
Oh yeah.
He set up his bins, everything meticulous.
Yeah. Hey Dave, welcome in. Good to see Dave. Hi all.
That was the call for the Ian.
What do we tend to do? Well, I intend to do with all my components, like even these, like what's in here and this at the moment is in this jar that I have. It's like little silver contacts will be inside there. Plus, then I have some bigger silver contacts on these that I have to get off. So I have this is my silver contact jar that I have one full already, and I'm on my second jar of silver contacts. So hopefully I'll get the silver out of it. I have all my little brass bittings that I collect up. They'll be going into jars, and then I have a bin that I'm going to have for copper wire that I'll strip, and then I have stuff for gold that I recycle. So that's my plan. I was looking for something. What's this? That's Cruiser Moccasin. I was looking for something in one of my drawers and found $100 I had stashed in there a while back and forgotten about. See, that's like brilliant stuff. Oh, look at this. It's getting evened out now with male contents. 2 against 2 now.
Yeah, but you don't want it to become a sausage fest neither.
No,
balance it out.
See, you know when you're in a bar and 2 fine ladies come up beside you and you begin to sweat a bit, you need a wingman. You're the wingman now.
At your service.
Oh, you have to have some fun.
My components, I'm a bit different to other scrappers in that I use a lot of components to make things. So
yeah,
I used to sell chips because I have
to start you.
Sorry, Jill.
No, that was me, Joe.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say I got the bench just for scrapping, and I'm gonna keep everything on my bench.
Ooh.
Oops.
What God is asking? Dave is asking. Hold on.
Oops.
Don't do anything else for a minute, E-Waste, Jill. I want to make it bigger. Boom. There we go.
I need a bigger bench, right? I'm going to keep everything on my bench.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a bigger bench.
It's all
I need a bigger bench, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll build the shelf on my bench.
I just got
to scrap faster.
Yeah, so the answer to Dave's question, do you collect MLCCs? I think that answers you, Dave. That's some that I have to put into the bigger jar. These are ones I pulled off some stuff that haven't made their way to the bigger jar yet to be worked on at a later date.
I haven't got many. I've got some.
Yeah, look at there again, more of them.
There's just
and more there.
I don't throw the screws on the floor. Where's my MLCCs? They're around here somewhere.
See, now I've got a board buy. I don't tend to cherry pick quite as much off of the boards. Whereas when I used to have no buy, I used to completely depopulate. So it's different now. Just take a few bits off.
Dave wants to know. Well, Dave, what I plan on doing on mine is I plan to crush them down, put them in nitric acid, and see what silver I get out of them. Because the older ones will have silver and some of the platinum metals, but the newer ones don't. But I'm not going. I'm just going to crush them all as small as I can. I don't know. Will I incinerate them first and then crush them, and then put them through nitric acid and hopefully get the silver back. That's what my plan is. I like to go. What does I like to go to Norton Falls drive by the way, and one of my rentals. Okay, that's for someone there. I think he was answering a question too. Yeah, Shark. See, because Shark was in the Navy, he's got that discipline about him. You see, he's disciplined. Where if you've got that, if you're brought up in that sort of environment where it's done in a certain way, and it has to be a certain way, because if you're out at sea, you can't just throw stuff around everywhere. It has to be organized, and he brings that into his life. So that's why his organization is on point all the time. So it is. He's never not organized.
I don't have my good. Oh, here we go. My little pieces of gold tape here.
Oh yeah. The what's called Electronic Scrapper done a lot of them for Mike, I think, and he showed the little gold bar. The what's called. I was just going to get something here now.
That's the green one.
Yeah, that's from TVs
with the little ICs in them.
I have about, I'd say, 15 of these tubs now full of the RAM chips. They're just RAM chips. Like that's 2 kgs worth of 2,000 grams worth of RAM chips there. So, and I have about 10 to 15 of them tubs that I have to get to at some stage. And now I'm going to be adding Ralph's, the ones that Ralph sent me. He sent me a lovely box of RAM, so I'll be adding all of them now to it as well. What has got?
So how do you crush your chips then? When you need to crush them?
I incinerate them first, and then I put them into a big blender. And
you know what you need?
Go on.
Put some balls inside a
ball
like a dryer. Yeah, put them inside a dryer, and then you'll have a ball crusher.
It gets into such a fine dust, it'll just disappear down the dryer, never to be seen again.
Well, then they'll blow out the holes then.
Yeah. How exactly do you source? How do we source? I just get my e-waste from people, asking people when I see if someone is clearing out an office or doing something like that, I'll always say, can I have that, or friends, when they're throwing stuff out, I always just mention, if you're throwing anything electronic out, I'll take it. So that's how I get my stuff. Again, I don't do it as a full-time job. That's been built up over years and years of it and stuff like that. And then you make contacts, because there we'd say a couple of weeks ago, if you look at one of my shorts, I picked up off a guy who worked somewhere. They were renovating the office space and they were getting rid of their old laptops. So I ended up getting 20-something laptops, and I think it was 40 hard drives out of it.
Yummy.
So,
I'm gonna have fun with the large LEDs from TVs. Be interesting to see how a little bit of gold or silver.
See what he was scrapping. Let me know when you run out. I have 20 for sale. I only ever bought once, and that was off eBay as an experiment, and it won't be happening again. So I won't be happening again. What's in there? What's that in there?
Large LED.
LEDs
like
with a gold wire in the middle of them. Okay.
Yeah. So I figure out, some of them have one in the middle, some have little triple dots in them.
That's something I haven't really worked on yet, is them LEDs. I haven't gone to try and get them. Oh, the women are being outnumbered now, so they are. Look at this. You're outnumbered 3-2 now.
Are we? Let's see who it is. Are you sure now?
Do you hear what Jill just said?
Well, I don't know. It might be somebody that. Let's see. renamed by
as another person. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, nice jerk. Yeah, she identifies as, you know.
Hey, nice junk. Welcome up. I think it's your first time up.
Nice jerk identifies as
Nice junk.
Nice jerk identifies as a dyke because she likes to, you know, she likes the vaginal parts of a woman. All right.
We leave it
like
at
most men.
We leave it at that. There was something that Dave said. So you
Oh, there
don't
we go.
advertise. No, I don't advertise, but if you're looking for stuff, Facebook would be a good place to start advertising. Put up on Facebook that you're looking for people are throwing out old electronics, that you take them off them in the area, stuff like that.
You can Google Maps.
Oh, it's about to make it 3 women against 3 men now. Oh, look it! It's Anfield Road.
No.
I couldn't resist Lee.
I couldn't leave. We had to outdo him, didn't we? Hi, nice junk.
Hey, nice junk. What are you working on at the moment? Tell everyone.
Well, last week we were looking for a new property. We were looking for 6 acres, a huge shop. That kind of went sideways, but we're going to keep looking. Just make a new headquarters.
Okay.
Because right now I'm scrapping on a 50 by 150 lot in the city, and it's just not working out.
Oh, a 50 by 150.
What state are you in?
So I do.
Oh, it was a dream of that.
Yeah. See, in America and Canada and them sort of places, people go, "Oh, I've only got a small property. It's only this size by this size," and you're here thinking, like, you know, that's like 3 times the size of my property that I'm working out of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we in England and Ireland and places like that, most people are living in estates or whatever, so houses are piled on top of houses. So when you look out your back garden, there's a house right behind you. When you look to your left, there's a house straight to your left. When you look to your right, there's a house to your right.
I'll show you.
When you come out your front door, there's a house in front of you. It's like just surrounded by houses.
Right.
Well,
I'd like to get more into some big stuff, like, you know, like that generator.
Yes.
But even bigger.
Generators.
Yeah, and again, because you're in the city, you don't want the hassle of the city guys coming like what they do to Mike, giving you tickets because you're scrapping stuff out in your yard.
Exactly.
Yeah. At least if you're outside the city and it's on you can do what you want outside of the city limits and stuff like
reality.
that.
I've got my phone. I'm going to switch to my phone.
So I actually have a plastic factory in my town. I need to talk to them about the hard plastic.
Right, I'm just gonna step outside and I'll show you what it's like. Well, first.
Oh yeah, show people what it's like to live in.
Well, that's a view out my back window.
So as you can see, you're straight on top of everyone else's house.
Yeah, and I'll just step outside. Right, when I take my headphones off, I won't be able to hear any or.
Okay, so we can see what we want about you now when you take your headphones off. So we can. But what do I do with the plastic while he's going out doing that? I put my plastics in my recycling bins because here in Ireland you have recycling bins and they'll take anything plastic that goes for recycling. So that's how I get rid of all the plastic.
See, I can't put bulk plastic in the home one. I have to take it to the recycling centre.
Oh, but you see, what I do is I break it down smaller. I smash it into small bitties, and they don't know what it is.
But it's not. But yeah, but they still can't recycle it. Just because you
they
can.
Do, yeah, they do here. They recycle it here.
They can't. Yes, they won't here.
Oh, but so that's where well, if you can't hear us, so them turn around again. Turn around, you clown. There we go.
In this week's video,
he's straight out onto the road. So that's his property. There's someone else in the basement. I see you. I'll bring you up in a minute. So that's, as you can see, there's nowhere to scrap out there.
But one good thing about where I live is that none of our waste goes to landfill. It's 100% recycled in the sense that it goes to the incinerator for power, the power station.
Okay.
But I still like to keep things recycled properly, so I still go to the recycling centre. But things, at least stuff like this, which can't be recycled here, if I put it in my bin at home, I know it will still be used out of landfill and used to make power.
Okay. Hey, by the way, Gil Skills, welcome. Good to see you. I seen you done the nation, whatever the speech in the thing again. Your monthly one. You're going to get more videos out. Is your plan?
That's always my plan. Take over the world.
That is always your plan, isn't it, girls?
And there's Ralph Morrick in as well.
Hello.
Oh, it is a sausage fest now.
Hey,
full house.
Well, all I need is one more person, and the panel will be full. Is it? Hey, Empire Fund.
Yeah, say it 3 times. It shall appear.
We'll be the Brady Bunch with one more.
Hey, we were just talking about Empire Finds earlier on. We were just saying about how well organized Empire Finds.
Just a moment. There's 8. You need 2 more, don't you? For
10. Is it 10 I'm allowed? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you're allowed 10.
Yeah, it is 10. It is 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 more. I'll say it as well, Joe. Ian Matthews.
How about E-West Mike?
E-West Mike is if you've been watching his videos, obviously you haven't been watching his videos. E-West Mike is feeling a bit down at the moment, I think, personally. So maybe he just needs a break from YouTube. Things aren't going his way at the moment, as in he's not getting a lot of scrapping, and he's maybe having to go back and work for the man again, which is not a nice thought to have when you're used to working for yourself. Having to go out and get a job is not a nice
Speaking of
thought.
going back to work for the man,
Terry.
This is the last day of my time off. So tomorrow I start work again after 3 weeks being off.
Oh no! You get alarm clock anxiety. So sorry, Ralph.
I set my alarm for today, but I turned it off and I fell asleep again. Hope I don't do that tomorrow.
So you back to work are you this week then, Ralph?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Ralph something else there as well. Did you meet Guido?
Yes, I did.
Oh, cool.
And I gave him my stickers. He gave me his stickers, and he welded up a couple of steel ingot molds for me. I don't have those here, so I can't show them. They're in the garage. But you'll see them in one of my upcoming videos because I've also been recording stuff.
Oh my God, are we going to get to see him?
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a fun.
Okay. Are we going to see it at Christmas time?
Slightly
Thanksgiving,
before.
Canadian Thanksgiving's in October. American
I don't know. We don't do Thanksgiving over here.
You're going to see it on Independence Day, but not next Thursday's Independence Day. You're going to see it on
Dutch Independence
next year's Day.
When the aliens attack, yeah.
Next Thursday is our election day.
Oh, aren't you going to have fun?
Oh, geez.
Don't worry.
That's why you're having the internet problem.
Whoever gets in, it's all a load of cosmology.
Great place for.
What's the saying? They all have to piss in the same pot.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's no politics. No politics. No politics.
Yeah, no politics. That's what I don't have politics on my channel.
Guido said you were there for a few hours, which is nice. But did you film? You didn't film or even take a selfie, and I was livid.
We didn't film anything. We took no pictures. We just had coffee, and we talked mostly about Ian.
Why?
People when I go places too, if I meet other YouTubers and stuff, I very little time ever film it. I don't bother much time.
That live stream where it fell over.
Yeah.
That one. Was that mentioned?
Empire Finds. Hello.
It's just a 90-minute drive. I might go over there more often in the future.
In the future. Hey, and you know what the best thing was while you were in Germany? You were over there with thousands of your compadres from the Netherlands over supporting Netherlands in the European Championships. It's on.
not.
Oh yes, football. Yeah, I don't give
Yeah.
a crap about that.
Oh, what do you mean? You know, hey, there he is.
I always like it. I always like it when they lose immediately, so the whole mess blows over.
Stop you. Who disappeared there? Someone disappeared.
Guido.
Oh, hello Guido. He's in here. Check it
we
out.
lost? Who we lost?
We lost someone. We lost Nice Junk. Nice Junk.
Oh yeah, I said you have to restart. So yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
why it's gone.
I'll be back after restart my computer. Okay, that's it. That's what he was saying.
Ian is a topic to fill a whole night. Yeah.
Well, the champ did not summon him.
No. By the way, Skills, how was your trip around meeting all the other YouTubers?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. A lot of traveling. I did about 3,700 miles worth of traveling inside of 2 weeks.
Wow.
But I met 6 or 7 new YouTubers, quite a few strappers. It was a blast. I just wish I was able to spend more time with each person. Maybe it'll be a 3-week vacation next time.
That sounds wrong on a certain level.
Hey, you'll have to do a European one where you come over, meet all the scrappers from in Ireland, England, France, wherever else they are, Germany.
I would love to.
Bob, I took a screenshot of one of the lives you did. It was quite funny.
Yeah, that was Bill's other half.
That's Wabash Outdoors and Scrapping
Roll.
Together. Bill
and Mary.
Yep, and of course that big dumb guy on the right.
I think this is how the stream ended. Just when you click the button to end the stream, because you get a little circle there, and I thought, oh, this is actually a good picture, so I quickly screenshotted it.
Yeah.
The circle's very apropos for my live streams.
Hurry up and wait. Empire Finds asking, how is my thing? It's at a standstill at the moment because I'm very lazy the last while. What I'm saying is I'm going to be on holidays in 2 weeks' time, so I'm going to use that week off to get my shed finished. I ran some electrical cable. I have 2 lights up in there now, but they're not wired in yet. So I have the lights wiring done, but not fully wired in. I have the sides all paneled out. The roof is paneled out. I have started putting in the workbench, but I still haven't put the top on it yet. So I'm getting there slowly. See, when you're working all day, sometimes you don't feel like doing anything. Especially when the football is on, and you just switch on the football and sit down and watch that.
Oh yes, Voyager, yep. Intrepid class starship. Register NCC 74656.
Hey Terry, you can't even see a pallet now. That's the great thing about it. There's no pallets to be seen anywhere in the pallet shed.
Hey, pallets are good for building anything. You can build all sorts out of pallets.
Yeah, I built an awesome garden planter out of pallet a few months ago.
I've got a fence to build with pallets.
I usually build really large fires around people's houses.
Oh, by the way, Philip came in. I missed Philip coming in. Sorry, Philip. I don't know if they say hi to you, but there you go. Hi, Philip. Welcome in.
I'm such a scrapper at heart because when you said I ran some electric cable, I said, "Oh my God, he's already stripping cable in this shit." Oh no.
No.
You get fractal the electronics, I see.
Yeah.
Electric.
Hey, welcome back. Nice junk.
Welcome back.
I don't think you can hear us yet.
I think his internet's as bad as mine.
I'm still having problems.
He's frozen. He's talking.
He's got the ham. He needs to feed the hamster.
Oh, he's moving now. He's alive. He's alive.
Yeah, you're right, Lee. Hamster's died.
Still.
Yeah, hamster's died. We've just upgraded our internet to a lot. It's a lot better for me download and uploading with my channel.
That's what it's all about. Gil, how's your internet? You were with Starlink, weren't you?
Yep. Yeah. It seems to be working okay for the most part.
I know a lot of people that are going to that Starlink. I've got a couple of friends, Van Life, and he's actually moving from the UK. He's just retired from work. He's moving to buy property in, where's he going? Oh, Bay. I
Come on, Anfield Road. Use your words. Use your words.
Come on.
Brain is not braining.
Engage brain. Yeah, but Starlink is funding this.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
paying for that.
Paying for that.
Yeah. Well, you can't really beat it, though. I mean, if there's no other options available to you, you can't beat it. And if you're a nomad or you like to travel quite a bit or whatnot,
yeah.
I mean, for $150 a month, you can have unlimited internet with a mobile Starlink.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, unlimited.
I know that the internet prices in America are atrocious. Like I paid €35 a month for 500 meg speed, and it's unlimited download.
Yeah, and I pay about 60, and I have 1 gigabyte connection, and there's also no limit. But that's not on my phone or whatever, because I rarely use my phone for the interweb. Everything I want.
1 gigabyte. Dang.
Yeah, I could have paid extra.
I can get 4 if I want to, but that costs €120 a month, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get 100 megs for 54. Up to download.
Like the $600 you get that mobile package plus 150 a month.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a lot of.
But then, but what's your telephones? My phone. My phone is got a new phone thing. It's what is it? Oh, it's $10 a month.
I mean,
I don't want to keep bouncing.
Turn off the landlines and think that we can all just live on internet phone. We can't even use the internet just for the internet here.
Oh, I got rid of my landline back in '98.
I hate not having a landline.
Well, here you can use can't you use now my new broadband, I can just plug a phone into the router, and I can just make phone calls that way on it.
Yeah, you can. You've got it on the back of that new router I've got.
But we get a lot of power cuts here. So if you have a power cut, you lose the router and the internet, which means you can't phone out to help. And I hate that, because we also have no mobile signal here. So I hate not. I love the countryside.
Do you live in a cave? Do you live in the same cave that all the terrorists in Afghanistan were living in for a while?
I think it's really annoying.
Does she live in that cave that one guy? Did you live underneath that house that guy dug a cave in?
Colin verse.
I've lived in this village all my life, and I love it. I will live here forever, unless I retire to the sea. But I plan to live here forever, and I love it. However, there's a few people that just love to complain about things, and as soon as they say they're going to put up a mast somewhere, all the protests come out, and then it gets vetoed, and it's like, well, some of us might like a bit of phone signal for emergencies. I can't even have a smart meter because they tried to set it up, and they said, no, you haven't got any signal, so I can't even change it.
Can't give me a smart meter. You're living in the Stone Ages, you are.
Yeah.
So, some parts of the UK are a third world country.
Yeah.
I have
my internet that I've got is
quite civilized in Yorkshire.
Megabytes.
Anyhow, nice jump. Is your internet working now? Can we hear you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Loud and clear.
Hey.
So anyhow, why? Well, not why. When are you hoping to move property? So are you you're gonna try and get something moved this year? Are you or?
You need to name names first.
Nice junk.
Oh yes, what? You were breaking all up. Sorry.
All right. I was saying you were on about moving property, so you're planning on moving as soon as you can if you can find something, is it?
Yeah, it's got to be the right deal in the right place.
Okay.
So what state do you live in, Nice Junk?
Sorry, it broke up. Maybe my internet's not the best.
What state do you live in?
Oh, I live in Alberta, Canada.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Canadian.
Yeah.
Canadian province.
Yeah. So
I haven't heard of A yet. So.
He's one of them from up north.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that means I'm a southern. I'm a southern.
I'm an
southerner
from Montana. I'm an hour from Montana, so I'm quite often in the States.
All right, so you're not far. You'd be over and back.
Slipping over the border.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing about Montana is they have unlimited speed limits there.
Yes, exactly. It's awesome.
Didn't know that. There's a fact.
Yeah.
Well, like in Germany.
Wow.
Yeah, like the Autobahn. They once you get within a certain area of the cities, then they say resume speed limit, something like that. But yeah, because the cities are so far apart that you can go as fast as you want it, and then it says resume speed limit, and then
the
speed limit sign's posted.
90-mile-an-hour speed limits in Montana.
Oh, it's 90 now. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like in Texas on the interstate, it's 85 miles an hour in the desert.
Right.
Dollars, did I see you kissing Copper?
Maybe.
Oh, let me see that. Ooh, wait, show it again. It's nice and braided. It's pretty.
Right. Yum.
I don't blame you.
I get very little of that stuff. I get single wires here and there, but I've collected for a long time.
I was going to say, Gil, tell us the truth here. When you went to Marty's yard, were you overwhelmed with all the scrap?
Every year I go there, it seems like there's a little less and a little less. So,
that's good.
Every time I go there, it's like, where do you begin? He's not kidding when he says like he doesn't know where to begin because everything's everywhere. There's no organization, but he's got his own path. He's got his own way of doing things, you know. But yeah,
you should stop picking up stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't stop picking. I always say that too. I always say, why doesn't he just scrap out what he has before he adds more to it? Blah blah blah. But it's like me at the moment. I haven't room in the shed I have. I'm building a second shed. Already the second shed before I've finished is full of laptops and full of cable and full of hard drives and full of RAM that I got off you and stuff like that. And the other day again, then I seen 3 more laptops a guy had. He was going through them. I said, "What are you doing with them?" I said, "Oh, I'm going to put them in the recycling bin." I said, "No, I'll take them." I can't just say, you can't say no. You just can't.
If it's free,
you clean area gets all junk.
Matthews.
Yeah, it's like Ian Matthews. We always take the P out of Ian Matthews, but we're all the same as scrap.
I'm the best one for that over the comments.
But,
yes. Good video.
We
great
video.
Best video.
Video 30 seconds after it's been published.
Yeah, do you know though? I'm getting better now.
When is the live finish? I don't know, Truck Fan. We keep going for a while yet. I'm not. I'll just decide. Kuzamak is saying it's impossible to say no. It is impossible to say no. As a scrapper,
I did comment on your video actually, Paul Nest.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's why I need acres.
Yeah, because you can't say no.
Right.
The more space you have, the more you fill it.
Yeah, I don't
that is true.
Keep it coming. Yes.
I know that. I don't think
it's like a drug. Scrapping is like a drug. Let's admit it. It's like a drug, and you just have to get your fix of it out all the time. You can't see it going to waste. If someone's throwing something out, like what did I take one day off a neighbor there? He was throwing out a strimmer and a vacuum cleaner, a wand vacuum cleaner. I said, I'll take them. And he said, what do you want them for? I said, I'll take them. Probably might be some copper in it. There might be some whatever. And he just looked at me and he just gave me that look of disgust to guess, you know.
I can absolutely top that. Right? You know, sometimes you forget not everybody is in our community.
Yeah.
And I was on the school run the other day, and I had just taken apart that projector and found that DLP chip, which I was just literally like, oh, it's such a lovely chip. Anyway, so then I was on the school run, and this mum was like, oh, what are you doing today? And I was like, well, I'm probably going to go to my workshop. I said, oh no, I found that. Where I started telling the story about this project, and I could just see her face thinking, what the? Hell is she talking about? And I thought, oh god. And she was like, anyway, I'll leave you on that note. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you have to remember, not everyone listened into the same thing, into the scrap, and sometimes people look down on you. They think, oh, is he that stuck for money that he needs to scrap something out? It's not that you're stuck for money. It's just you don't like seeing it thrown away. You know, as I said, I work for a living, so I don't need to do it really.
Yeah,
If I didn't want to, I do it because I want to, and there is a bit of extra cash out of it. But it's also you're not letting stuff go to waste. You're it's not getting thrown into a dump somewhere and never being seen again.
It's a landfill.
Yeah.
For me, it's to support my car hobby.
Yep, it's a hobby that pays for itself, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the people who go out
My
golfing.
hobby doesn't pay
You know,
for itself.
people have a hobby. They want to go out and golf and they want to do whatever. Fair enough. It costs them money to buy the clubs and do whatever, and they go out and they get enjoyment out of it. I get enjoyment out of taking computers apart in the shed and maybe getting a bit of gold at the end of it. It's not the monetary value; it's the enjoyment I get out of it.
This statement might be a little controversial.
The thrill of the hunt.
We do what we feel, what feels good to us, and like a lot of us, is scrapping is therapeutic. We take stuff apart, we see how things tick, we find out new and exciting ways to make money and recycle.
And you watch other people scrap, and then you scrap, or you watch people scrapping while you're scrapping.
On the bench at the moment, to be fair.
Well, and then the refining part too is tickling your brain.
Yeah.
Chemistry part.
It's as I say, it can be very frustrating. It can go wrong. It went wrong for me a couple of weeks ago. Couldn't get the gold to come out of the solution no matter what I did, and it just wouldn't work. So I had to start all over again. But it was great. Then when I did finally get the gold at the end, it was like, yeah, I'm able to do this. There's loads of people can't do this. There's loads of people aren't able to get the gold that's hidden inside of them chips. I was able to do it. So I'm able to do something that a good proportion of people can't do. It's like the guy who can perform brain surgery. He can do it, and I can't. But I probably can get gold out, and he can't.
Yeah, it's like my casting. I get so many failures, and then at some point I change the procedure and the method of doing stuff, and then I finally get good results, and then I'm like, yeah, I learned something.
I want to say hi to a few people that came in, by the way. Who did I see coming in? I seen Scrap Assassin, wasn't it? Did I see? Yeah,
yes,
Scrap Assassin came in. Scrapping Together is back. Scrapping Scotland is still there. Grandpa Kevin just popped in as well. And if there's anyone else I missed, I said hi to All Handmade. He's in. By the way, guys, if you're into crafts and stuff like that and want to see stuff made, that's the channel to check out. His quality of work is really good.
Yeah, it is. I do like it.
So check that out if you're into that kind of stuff. He's really good at welding. As
opposed to someone else we know.
Yeah, Ian isn't good at welding. He's good at grinding.
He's good at holding more.
Well, he's probably better at it than I am because I have never welded in my life. I am good with a grinder and a Dremel, though.
Yeah, I'm good with a Dremel.
Grinding makes up for all the bad welds you ever do.
I say, grinder and paint make you the welder you ain't.
Yeah.
I made a discovery today while scrapping and watching some other scraps. Pay attention, Gil Skills. This is slightly about you because
slightly.
Does anyone have those little plastic totes, little tubs? Yeah, I found a good use for these.
We used to.
I've got
if you turn them around, check it out. You can use them as a phone stand. And I was watching.
Look at that!
Yeah. Oh.
Life hack.
That's a life hack. Yeah, that will be probably in my new video.
If it can hold me and my BS videos, it can hold anybody's.
Exactly.
What a great idea.
Yes. See?
I was like, how am I going to set up my phone? And I had the little thing there, and I thought, oh, let's see. And then it worked.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to steal one from my sister's cabin this week. I mean, permanently borrow it.
Oh, JRA Cat is feeling really romantic at the moment here. Look at that.
He's got a proper phone. How
am I? Anything but a broken heart.
Yeah. That's a good thing. I don't have that problem. I don't have one because evil is a good career choice. Lots of advantages.
Well, I can. For anyone here in the States, once you hit the age of 62. College and technical colleges are free.
There you go. So you can learn a new skill.
Continuing education. Oh, I mean in the state of Minnesota. I'm sorry.
Okay.
State of Minnesota, continuing education is free. Oh, my
There you
kitty
go.
does.
So you can learn new skills.
Yep.
There you go.
I know what 3 I would do that I always want to do. I want to learn to weld. One. I want to do pottery, and I want to learn sign language.
Okay.
But
Well,
we don't.
yeah, pottery, no. Pottery, I wouldn't have the patience for pottery. It'd be just like, I'd be just throwing stuff at the wall with timber.
You have no patience for creating anything. You only
Yeah.
like destroy
Destruction.
stuff.
Destruction is my
Yes.
thing. Give
Yeah, but
me a wrecking ball and a big building to knock down, and I'm so happy.
Did you ever do spitballs on the ceiling at school?
Yeah. Well, I did
Spitballs.
go up
I
the lab
just
one time.
sharpened pencils and it tossed them in the ceiling.
Yeah, we mixed Reiki chemicals one time in the lab and blew it up into the ceiling, so that was a bit of fun.
As a rule, we tend
I think
to
that's
go
what got me into the
destruction
chemical
and
side of things. I was here. Oh, amazing! I can make bombs. Not real bombs. YouTube, not real bombs.
No, he's not talking about.
Oh, Scrapping Iris, I hope my cat won't get you in trouble here with YouTube.
No, I
Why?
don't think
What's he
cats
doing?
get in trouble. Mike's cat does me up all the time, and it just be taking.
Okay.
You know when you mix chemicals and it foams up, that sort of stuff I'm on about. You know that reactions.
Oh.
Yeah, them ones. The best way to learn to weld is to get what's he saying here? Let me make that bigger on the screen for everyone. Well, then start laying beads until they are perfect. Yeah, practice. Anything you want to get better at, practice it.
The other thing too is if you're here in the States, you can go to a welding store and they will teach you how to weld because they want to sell you the equipment. So they'll teach you how to weld for free.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good idea.
Well, I don't think it's a multiple hour, multiple day course that they're going to give you.
Yeah, but what you do is you're going to.
They're basically like, oh, this is how it works.
Yeah, but what you do, Ralph, you go in one day into one shop and you go, oh, I'm not really good at one. They show you so much. And then you go to another shop the next day.
I knew you'd have
Yeah, hit the next one.
You were only
Do I want the MIG or the TIG or the big one or the little one?
Yeah,
reminds me of that movie Groundhog Day where the guy wants to learn how to play an instrument.
Yeah, you want to
A
know
piano.
And then when you go into the last store, you just go and you weld everything up and they go, oh, that's amazing.
That's how it'll happen. Yep.
As I say, stuck in the dimes. That's it.
Ian Falling. Oh, he's got the Ian Falling video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Guido uploaded a short video of the four knob heads.
Oh yeah, that was up the last day.
It had Ian falling off the stool as well.
It's
Hold on,
nice.
hold on.
It has the sound. It's
It
the
was
sound.
me, Raffy, Ralph, Guido, and Huey.
Well, seeing you put it up there, Ralph, I'll have to put it. Our Park Nest, I'll have to put it up. Share screen. Share screen. Find it. What's it called? Let's talk. Is that the one? It is. And share. And is it coming up
there
there?
you go.
Please?
Yep.
So watch again now in a second, and it'll start all over, will it? Here we go. Watching. Disappear.
We missed the scream. It's the big bit.
Oh, I hope he didn't get hurt. But that's funny.
That was so funny. That one. I have to watch it one more time. Oh my god! And the only one that cared was what's called Pooh's mate. Everyone else
Mate was very worried about Ian. Yeah.
And she was really
everyone else wasn't bothered.
That is best.
Yeah, it took him a while to get up because the way he fell, he kind of landed between two things and he was stuck and he couldn't get up. And she thought he was seriously hurt, and everyone was just breaking their arses laughing about him.
I said,
Yeah.
Well, that's why he keeps a coiled up wire on the floor for soft landings.
I haven't seen Pooh's mate for a while. Has anybody seen Pooh's mate?
No, but usually this time of year she takes a holiday over to Ireland. So she might be over here in Ireland at the moment on holidays to her holiday. I think she's a place in that she comes to every year. So usually it's around this time of year. I think June time she does it. So maybe she's just away on holidays at the moment.
Yeah, it is a good thing that didn't cause a scrap avalanche, because otherwise there would be tons and tons of scrap on top of him.
We never survived a scrap avalanche in the shed.
Yeah.
We need to get mountain rescue in to get him out.
But I have to laugh about Ian, right? In his shed, he has a furnace. He puts on, he's a stove. He puts on at when during the winter, and it's at the door that he has to escape out of if anything goes on fire.
Yeah.
So, like, why would you put a stove up at the door you're going to be trying to get out of? If the stove sets fire to that into the shed, where are you going to go?
Through the fire and flames.
Through the fire and flames. Hey, Lone Star, welcome in.
Go back in the service. What are the up and over door?
It's like
put that back in the service.
We've got one fire escape in here, and I'm going to put a stove at it.
That sounds smart.
Scrap avalanche of returnables. I took in a whole bunch of returnables. I made $81 on returnables. That was a lot.
There you go.
Yeah.
You must have been collecting them up for a while.
Yeah, about a year. And it's mostly what I found on the streets and doing work. There's some of them I drank myself, but not much. I think over 90% was stuff I found.
Grandpa Kevin reckons that's why Ian drinks so much, because he would burn for a month if he caught fire.
Get full house tonight.
I think he's in a window up there anyhow he can escape out of somewhere.
Well, on the other hand, if the furnace is on, that means it's cold outside. So if he has to go through the flames, then by the time he's out the door, it'll be really cold. All he has to do is roll around in the yard, and then he'll yeah.
Well, if there's ice on the roof, it would just drop down and put the fire out. Or
what's that, Lee?
If he puts me big, I'll tell you what they are.
Oh God above, you're so demanding. You're like a little bitch. Go on.
They are basically benches that'll go on a train station. I've just airbrushed them.
Oh yeah.
I've just airbrushed them today. I've just airbrushed them yellow.
Little seats.
Oh, you're up in your game, Lee.
See, you've got your little skills going, haven't you?
There's bins.
There's bins, yeah.
Is there anything in the bins we can scrap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my co-scrapping.
I've actually got an airbrush booth. It's proper spray booth now in this room, Park Nest.
Very good.
Or is it just a cardboard box?
No.
Oh, wrong one. There's the question for you. Come on, Ralph.
I did not do the scrapyard run with the copper yet because I'm not done. I forgot that I had a really big electric motor that I wanted to scrap out and turn into a video. So I spent today and yesterday doing that. And I still have some more motors to pull the wire out. It's 100 grams of copper per motor, so it's quite worth it. So the scrapyard run will probably be either next Saturday or the Saturday after that, because during the week I really can't go. Or maybe if I'm home really early from work, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But it will be a good run because it will be all my number 2 copper, which is about 100 kilograms, I think.
Oh, yum.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just leaving my camera off for a minute because my daughter's milling in and out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna open the motor with the hatchet or with
No, it was actually quite easy to take apart.
I was gonna say, be careful disassembly.
It was actually a pump, and the rotor in it, to my astonishment, was completely brass. So I got 1.4 kilograms of copper out of it. The housing, the cast aluminium, was 1.3 kilograms of aluminium, and I got over 3 kilograms of brass out of the thing.
Empire fines?
See you
Empire
tomorrow.
Fine, thanks for being in, as always. Appreciate it. And stay safe and keep scrapping. Important.
Bye,
bit.
No, you can see on screen now proper airbrush breed that I've built. It's got a fan in it and everything.
Where?
Wrong one, Irish.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. Where am I
Probably
looking
one
for?
right one.
Oh yeah, here we go. Hold on, I found him. I was there. Where am I looking for? This one is all I'm looking for. There we go.
Proper spray booth.
Very nice. Yeah.
It's got an actual. The fan that's at the back of it is a fan you'd have in a bathroom,
Oh, thanks, Skills.
and it's
That'll
the
work
pipe goes out the window. You can see the pipe
Oh,
here. In the
does Jackie know you've swiped
yeah,
it out of the bathroom?
she approved it. This room is just my hobby room now. It's full of me hobby room.
Yeah,
It's
she's
not
approved because she
basement.
gets really up into the room out of her way.
Oh yeah, she does.
That's what she's done.
Oh yeah, she has.
Got to go as well. Hey, Scrap Scotland, take it easy and
See
get
you
back
later.
to scrapping now that you're back from Germany. You've no excuse. Just get at it. Scrap Scotland was in Germany as well, Ralph.
Oh, okay. Wait, Scrapping Scotland lives in Germany?
No, he was in Germany.
Oh, he
I'd
was
say
in Germany. Oh,
I'd say was he there for the football? Because Scotland were over there in the football as well. You might have gone to that.
ah.
Yeah.
Won the ever the optimist up and then progress past the first
Well,
round?
England were lucky tonight that they did. They left late to get the goal to get through to the extra time.
I was feeling very miserable for a lot of that match, and then 4 minutes into extra time, boom.
Yeah, I know. It was.
And is everyone going to be complaining that they got through, but people they complain, oh, weren't the crap?
But they were rubbish. I'm not a fan.
I'm not saying they didn't play great. I'm just.
Oh, we just stop.
No,
It was like watching paint dry at one stage there. I was here like, how in the hell? He brought on one substitute up until then, like up until the last 10 minutes, and you're here like,
I mean, that was Harry.
oh God! And I'm not an English fan. I'm Irish, like so. We love
back to scrapping.
We love to see England get knocked out, you know. So, but I was even I was saying like, oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah, here's the little motor I scrapped out. So I took this part off. This is brass, and in between this is actually plastic. This is steel. This is brass, and this all is steel except for this bit here is brass. And this part was 25 kilograms. This is steel. This is aluminium. This is steel. And in here was a rotor that weighs about 2 kilograms of brass. And the big plug here is cast aluminium, and then there was copper in the wires, of course, and some brass in here and some brass in there. So I spent the last day or so taking this apart, and I will be melting all the metal, the brass and aluminium and copper into ingots using the new ingot molds that Guido made for me.
Hey Ralph, you know that motor there you've shown there?
Yeah.
Like nice junk is there looking at you going, that's not a motor. He goes, that's like a dynamo that I'd have on my bicycle. Like the motors he takes apart are like the size of houses.
Yeah, well, this is the biggest one I've got.
I know,
for
but
free.
I would say the ones nice junk get the size of the motor. The one he got.
Yeah, but in America everything is bigger.
Yeah. Well, he's not American.
Especially the people.
Oh, Ralph.
What?
Oh, you're upsetting the American audience.
That's what I do. I upset people. Like
I don't think
I try to make it an art to upset or offend or piss off as many people with one comment as possible. Oh, Andy likes it, so yeah, that's good. It's gonna be. Speaking of Andy, I have gotten a couple of addresses of people on paper.
Don't start on about stickers and stuff, Ralph.
And cut that out, stick it on an envelope, and send out my stickers.
Oh, someone had to bring it up, didn't they? You had to bring up about sending out stickers, didn't you?
Because I gave Guido my stickers, and Guido gave me his stickers, so I need to send out.
Waiting for me to send out stickers, and I haven't done it yet.
I'm waiting.
I know. See, Ralph,
I've got to go and sort my stickers out from the guy that's doing them next week.
Watching EU football or cutting
grass.
That's
That for weeks, Lee.
Terrible, JR.
What?
You've been saying that for weeks. When's you going to sort your stickers out?
No, the guy is it's getting put onto the guy that's doing it. It's not. It's getting put onto the proper laminate paper. You know, the laminate, the big sheet of laminate, sticker paper.
And he's asking where mine are. Yeah, Andy, getting onto it. It's on the.
Wait, but I have not sent it to Cruiser Mac yet. I thought I did.
Oh, still no. Maybe he's saying he's still waiting for mine. I don't know. No,
I got a list of already sent and not yet sent. And whenever I send it,
I found my old list of all the stickers I was meant to send out, and I've actually got the list of the ones I need to send out. As soon as I get my new stickers, I'll have a guess who's the top of the list. Grandpa Kevin.
Like Patrick Williams is like in the same country as me, and he's still waiting for me to get a sticker to him. So there you go. So what hope have the rest of you got?
You're not as bad as Ian.
I am just.
I'm not to get stickers out of him.
No, I think Irish is giving Ian a bit of a run for his money on the sticker front these days.
I have no idea who this is.
Yeah.
Irish is going on vacation, so at the end of his vacation.
Ian was so bad, he gave me stickers to send out so he can blame me when they don't get sent out.
I got Lee in there as well. Oh, right. Yeah.
Actually, there's a parcel on its way to you, Scrapping Irish.
Oh, I'll wait with bated breath to see what's in that. Anyway, I'm going to call it into the show now. So we're going to go around quickly and just ask everyone what they've got planned for the week. And then we'll call the show at that, because Everyday Solid is not able to get her video live tonight. So she'll be live tomorrow night. Her video show, our premiere should be on tomorrow night. If it gets her internet working properly. So keep an eye for that.
Oh, that's why we're going late.
Eways, Jill, what's your plan for the week?
I will trim the rose bushes and watch fireworks on Thursday.
Oh yeah, Independence Day. That's it. By the way, happy Independence Day to all the people celebrating it on Thursday the 4th. So wish you all a happy Independence Day. So that's what Jill's plan for the week is. Everyday Soliders, what have you planned for the week?
Well, I'm scrap-wise. I've got hundreds of kilograms of cable that I need to get stripped because it's just getting ridiculous. And I'm going to start to fill a new, those garden boxes. Well, I've run out of storage for my stripped cookers, so I'm going to start filling one of those and see how long it takes me to fill one of those up with the good stuff. And tomorrow I'm doing my lifeguard training for work, which is random, but there you go.
Lifeguard training?
First aid?
Yeah.
Okay. So what time do you think your video will be available tomorrow?
Camera. I think probably about maybe 9 p.m., something like that.
Okay. 9 p.m. GMT time.
That's 10 p.m. over here, yeah.
Yeah, and work it out.
Oh, box of envelopes.
Wait for your turn.
Eastern time. 4 p.m. Eastern.
Zip it. Skills, what's your plan for the week?
The same as it is every week, to try to take over the world. No, I'm kidding. My main thing is to try to actually get out an actual video or two other than the State of the Man Cave addresses that I've been putting out in recent weeks. And I really would like to kind of make my rounds and catch up with some of my more favorite scrappers and check out some of their more recent videos. Nice Junk's actually on the list, pretty high up there. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Leave a comment. Right, Anfield, your turn.
What I've got planned tomorrow is I've got some more airbrushing to do.
Go on, carry on.
I've got my airbrushing to do, and then after my airbrushing, I've got a video coming out on Thursday. That's my week done.
Okay, so he's doing a bit of airbrushing for the people who don't understand the Liverpool Scouse accent, and he's going to be putting a video out on Thursday.
Not proper Scouse, he's wrong side.
He didn't say he's brushing his hair. He's saying brushing. Ear brushing. Partners, what's your plan?
Right, well, I'll be working through the week as normal. At this moment, I don't have a video, but if I've got enough footage together, I'll try do a dash cam video.
Okay.
I'm back at weekend and back at Static Caravan.
Okay. Ralph, your plan for the week?
Oh, what? You're skipping everybody else?
We've done everyone else.
I'll give
Oh wait! I got the wrong order here. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to be working on that motor, melting the brass, copper, and aluminium, and making some ingots, and that'll be that video. But because I got that from a customer, I have some video footage of that as well, which I will put in a dumpster diving compilation, which I will probably bring out first. So there's going to be a dumpster diving compilation video. Yay! Then there's going to be this thing. And what else after that? I don't know yet. Oh, the scrapyard run probably after that.
Okay, so we will
or maybe
have
in between.
videos.
Yeah. So at least 3 more videos this year, which is already more than the last 2 years, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Nice, Junk. What's your plan for the week?
I'm working on the ins and outs of using a propane barbecue bottle for a cutting torch for a video.
Okay.
Interesting.
That'd be interesting because, yeah, that.
And happy Canada Day tomorrow.
Oh, Canadian Day tomorrow. So happy Canadian Day to all you Canadians celebrating it.
Happy Canada.
Canadians.
Canadians. So happy Canadian Day to everyone there. So that's Cruiser Mac and whoever else is in the chat will be celebrating that. Wish you all a good day. And so, right, that's the end of the show. Appreciate everyone that came up. Appreciate everyone that came up on the panel. Everyone that was in the chat. Anyone that was just lurking and didn't chat. Appreciate you coming in and staying with us. If you haven't hit the like, as always, please do. My plan for the week is hopefully do a little bit of work on the shed. I have to do a little bit more gold recovery work that I'll be videoing, but the video won't be out for a couple of weeks. And I have the video from last week where I did get some money and get gold. So from the e-waste I bought. So suck it, Mike, if you're watching. Suck it, Mike. Your voodoo doll didn't work. And as always, appreciate everyone that's been in. Hit the like if you haven't. Ralph, you can do it.
Scrap you all later.
Bye-bye, guys.